Hi there. Welcome to Get Gardening. I feel like I just blinked and all of a sudden it turned from spring to summer. So I wanted to give you a quick update to show you some of my summer color that's in the garden, as well as show you what's a new thing that I added to my Japanese garden and take you to see some progress in the bulb garden. So to start off, I wanted to show you all the things that are open in here. You can see lots of daisies and lilies open. To the left over here, I had a geum that is mostly finished, but it is just such a beautiful red color. So eventually I'd like to move that to the bulb garden. I don't really like having red in this color. It's just not really a part of my color scheme that I have in this garden, but I wanted to show you also my clematis. I don't really remember a lot of the names of my clematis, but I'll show you one in here that's a beautiful double one. There is another clematis that's blooming in the walkway garden that I do know the name of, but I forgot to stake it this year. So I think this is the year where I just seem to have forgot to stake everything. I like how I added some daisies in different clumps around here, as well as the main clumps that you'll see on both sides of the walkway garden. In here, there's some coneflowers that are opening, some butterfly weeds, and the start of the lilies, and there's a rose that didn't make it into the last video that I made. So the last video that I made was all about roses in my garden. I really wanted this one to be in it, but it wasn't open at the time. This one is a Jackson Perkins rose. It's a hybrid tea called Summer Nights. And at my old house, it was a horrible rose. It did not perform well. I moved it here, and it's been brilliant. It opens as this beautiful yellow, warm yellow color with pink around the edges. And then as it matures, it turns into an even more vibrant pink color. So I've really enjoyed it. I would almost wish it was in the bulb garden, but at this point, since it's happy in its home, I'm not going to move it. The favorite thing of mine at the moment has to be this delphinium. I just love blue in a garden. You can see there's a pink delphinium off to the left. I don't know the name of that one, but the blue one is called Blue Nile. It's just such a beautiful delphinium. I wish it would kind of mature and get larger so I can take cuttings from it. You can see I have an Aramuris blooming too. That's a nice yellow one. At one time I had different Aramuris, but I only seem to have one left. I have different yarrow. I have the yellow clumps of yarrow all throughout my garden. And I also have aconite, which is a new perennial to me that I bought last year. And I love that it kind of looks like a delphinium. There's one more delphinium in here. This one is called Faust. It's a deep purple. So it really is starting to get the essence of summer with the yellow and all the different daisies opening. Here is a sea holly. It's another beautiful blue plant, although last year it bloomed a lot better than it did this year, so I'm hoping that that plant is all right. Further down, you'll be able to see my main clump of daisies, and there's the clematis that I forgot to stake this year. That is Clematis viticella purpurea plena elegans, which is quite a mouthful, but so beautiful. Beautiful ruffled flowers. I have to make sure I stake that next year. And behind it, you'll see the new purchase for my Japanese garden. I've wanted a lantern so bad ever since I thought about making a Japanese garden. And this one is a Rukaku Yukimi lantern. And I had looked for lanterns at different stores with my mom, but never found one that I liked. And then I saw this one online and I fell in love with it. It's hand carved. It was a big splurge, but I love it and it was worth it. So I'd love to take you to go see what is in my bulb garden. At the moment, all of my gazanias are closed because it's shady out now and those open in the sun, but there is a papaya coneflower and it opens this orange color. And then as the blossom matures, it really becomes a vibrant red and it's a double one. So the inside is just loaded with petals. And as the camera focuses in, you'll see how beautiful it is. I divided it this year to add more of it. So I wanted to show you my canna lilies. They're getting ready to bloom, and I think once they open, it's really going to add a wonderful feel in here. So when they open, I'll make sure I come back and show you. Here's a Tetrapanus rex plant that I hope will become big. You'll see my Enset Abyssinian red banana, some more canna lilies, and just a quick glance back at the garden. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're able to get out there and get gardening.